Alex, good training session first of all?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, it was a bit tough sort of blowing the cobwebs up for a few of the boys and a few boys out in the starting team that haven't been for a few months now. So it's been a bit of a tough week sticking things together and getting things back up and running again. But it's an exciting time. But it was a good session to finish the week on.
Clermont have managed an away win at Bordeaux, and that seems to have put them in charge of this group. Is that how you guys see it now?
Yeah, I think anything can happen in this group at the moment. It's been up and down at the moment, especially in European rugby. Any kind of results are coming out of the bag, and let's not take away. It's going to be a tough game. Everything's tough, and away games in France are always tough. This group has been quite tough and up and down as well. So we're looking forward to it. But who knows? In a sense, wins can upset very quickly.
As a team, you've already obviously played French opposition away this season. What's the key to being successful over there?
I think sometimes French teams can impose themselves on you before you even step on the pitch. You can kind of very much talk yourself out of the game because they're a strong side, and it depends who turns up on the day. But I think one of the biggest things is just playing your rugby and putting yourself on them and not allowing them to sort of dictate the game and dictate the pace of it.
How big a role did the crowd play in all that? Because they do get behind this side, don't they?
Yeah, they do, but same with us. I think you're very right. You come to Sandy Park and the crowd are involved here, so I imagine it'd be the same if it was like the same in Bordeaux and other games we played in France. But I think the sort of travelling fans from us, from the Chiefs, definitely the tribe's going to be there, and they're going to play a big part as well, hopefully. So they'll be loud. There'll be a bit of a shouting match between those guys as well. So
take plenty of confidence from the fact you won fairly convincing that first match.
Yeah, but I think as with any side, like we've just said, French sides at home are a different ball game, and you never know which side they're going to put out. And also on top of that, even with themselves, it could be the same team but a different mentality. So it presents different challenges. I agree, but it's something we're focusing very much on ourselves this week, with an internal focus going to be really strong with us, and I think that's sometimes again key with a side that's changing. You don't want to do too much preparation because you could come up against 15 you've not trained for. So we focus on ourselves and get that right, get that process right. We impose ourselves on that kind of game wise on them. We don't have to think about them much if we don't get them up and going.
Rob, over the years, has always talked to us about the importance of turning Sandy Park into a fortress, and it looks like you've pretty much achieved that now. It's over a year since your last defeat, but you haven't really let things slide on the road. Sometimes, you go up on home and down and away, but you're still pretty strong away from home. Yeah,
I think Rob's very good at taking each game as it comes and not allowing things to get away from us, like you're saying. Right, let's really concentrate on home games and we'll give it a crack, but not really put it all into it. Away games, I think we're very much a team now that's focusing definitely week to week. You can kind of get carried away sometimes a bit with, like you're saying, a bit your own legacy in some regards. But I think, like we said, if you focus on game by game, focus on yourself and focus on your weaknesses week by week, no team's perfect. I think we've taken that very well, and you've got to be humble in that regards.
This game's very, very much alive, keeping the pool alive. There's 3 teams that can compete now for top spot and potentially one of those second spots as well. So victory this week, victory again next week is huge.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you said, it's been up and down from the start, really. This group. So it's always an exciting fact in that there are three teams for it, and that's one of the biggest aspects for it, is that it makes teams play for it. There won't be walkovers, and not saying it would ever have been like that in France or any other sides. The group we're in at the moment are strong sides. So I think it's an exciting element, certainly for us and certainly for the fans, that you do have that chance and a fighting chance. Now hopefully it'll be up to the 80th minute to decide, and then the week after that as well.
Such is the relentless nature of this season, though. Everyone's going to get a chance. There's a few of you that are really going to have a chance over these next few weeks to lay down a marker, and then what will be a huge Premiership month coming up as well. Yeah,
definitely. Again, that's part of having a big squad. Boys are going to be disappointed and hungry, and some of the time, boys who haven't played, will come out now, and it's a mental battle as well as that, as the sense of maybe physically as well, that you haven't quite had as many game times or the minutes you want. And that's the opportunity we have here, and that's sometimes, like I said, the beauty of it. There's so many games and packed in so much through this World Cup year. Pardon me. That boys will have a chance to play, because you can't play week in, week out, and that's the great thing again about the fact we have a big squad, is that boys are hungry and ready to ready to play rather, because we train so hard with everybody else, and guys get that chance to rest up and refresh to play when they do come back. So it's a careful balance, having boys, yes, who have rested, and it's a tough one. I mean, often you think as a player, look, play me, but you've got a director of rugby who's got 50 or so boys saying the same thing, and you've got to balance that carefully. You've got a lot of plates spinning.
Brilliant.